Welcome everyone. In this video I will be showing you how to get started with designing your website with WordPress. Whether you are trying to design for a news website, or you're trying to design for a personal website, or you are trying to design for your business website, all of this can be done simply by using the WordPress web design tool. So if you are new to WordPress, make sure to subscribe for more beginner friendly videos. Alright, so let's dive right in. In order to get started designing amazing websites using WordPress, you need two very important things. Number one is the web hosting. This is the space that your website resides on the internet. Without the website hosting, or some people call it web server, your website cannot be on the internet. And the second thing you need is what we call domain name. Domain name is simply the address of your website on the internet. For example, if you want to go to google.com, if you want to go to Google, you type on your browser, you type www.google.com. So simple as it is. For your own website address, you type www.yourbusinessname.com or the yourbusinessname.com.ng, yourbusinessname.in, yourbusinessname. Whatever it is that you want to use. All of these are referred to as domain, because the domain allows people to be able to find your website on the internet. Alright, so simply put, in order to make it a little bit more easier for you, a web hosting is a space that hosts your website on the internet, while the domain name is the address to your website on the internet. Just the same way you cannot live on the street, you need to have a house. So a hosting serves as the house for your website, while the domain name serves as the address, the way to your house, just the way it is. So in order to get started, there are a number of hostings or web hostings that are available to use. But if you I'm going to give you two options in this particular video. The first option is going to be Hostinger. Hostinger is known to provide a very amazing and robust system for hosting websites on the internet, and their free plan, their basic plan start from $2.99 dollars per month, and by the time you go ahead, you see that is one of the cheapest you can have. And with the $2.99, you can actually host up to 25 websites, and on the server, and it comes with a lot of other free things. Now for the first year, when you register, you get a free domain name for your business. However, for those who are in the third world country who may see this to be a little bit expensive, I have another option for you, and that is the Speedy Connect. Now Speedy Connect, I've been using this for quite some time now, and it has proven to be a very great system for hosting your website. Now in the next couple of videos, I'll be doing more explanation. I'll be giving more in-depth explanation as to how you should choose, why you should choose some certain hosting companies, because the truth is, not all web hosting companies are good for your business. Not all web hosting companies, because they are cheap, whether they are cheap or they're expensive, not all of them are good for your business. And so in order for you to be able to know what you should look out for, please watch out for the next couple of videos that will be dropping in the video. So to say, ensure that you subscribe to the channel so that you can keep learning more as it regards web design using WordPress. So we move on. All right, so this is Speedy Connect, and as you can see, their pricing is quite cheaper. As you can see, it's $1 per month, which simply means if you are paying for 12 months, you are paying anything from $12, which makes a lot of sense. And their space is unlimited, coming with a lot of other things that you are going to do. So the first step you want to do when you're getting started with your website is to get a hosting. Alright, so let's say we are using Speedy Connect, for example. All we have to do is select which aspect we want, which package we want to use. So after clicking on that, you can see everything about the package and all, and then the next thing you want to do is to click to order. And after clicking that, you'll be taken to the page where you need to add your domain name. Remember that the domain name is simply is simply the address to your website. So when you are buying an hosting, you need to connect it to a domain name, because that allows people to be able to find your website on the internet. So here I have the price for the service, for my service per year. So this is 20,500 naira. So this is billed in naira automatically. And also you see that this is for 2 years 40,800, and then this is for 3 years 61,200. And if once you've chosen the package you want to, click to continue, and then the next thing you do is to add your domain. All right, so here you can register any domain at all. Okay, so now what you just want to do is to put your business name. For example, you have different names you can use. So let's say you are working on something, let's say Nexus News, for example. So I'm going to check if it's available. Okay, so nexusnews.com is not available. So what if I change it to Z? Let's check if it's available. Now Nexus News is available with a Z, and you can see the price is just 23,000 naira. So once you are good with what you are trying to purchase, you just go ahead and click select to continue. However, if you already have a domain name, that you bought, maybe you bought it somewhere, you can easily click here, my domain already exists, and then you'll be asked to just connect. And once you connect, all you have to do is go to your to the service where you bought the domain name from, and then change the name servers to this, and then your domain name will be successfully connected to your hosting. However, if you are registering a new one, you just go to reprocess, search for the availability of the name, and then add it to cart, and then from there you move on to the next step. So here I have my domain in my cart already. So the next thing is to give a little bit of information about what you are trying to do. So since this is a news website, I'm just going to go ahead and say this is a news website. Now this particular platform, always require you to give a little bit of information about your website, about what you are trying to do, just to safeguard from hosting a scamming website. So basically, this is everything. After you've seen information about what you are purchasing and all, you go ahead and continue payment, and you go ahead and pay. And once you are done paying, you log into your cPanel. So your cPanel details are going to be sent to you via email that you registered with, and you can go ahead and log into your cPanel. I already have an account, so I'll be using this account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in so that I can continue from there. Alright, so once you've successfully registered your business and your cPanel details have been sent to you, the next thing you want to do is log into your cPanel. And once you log in, you'll have a page that looks like this. Already, I've been using this particular system for quite a while, so I have some things right on the platform. But for you should have everything looking empty because you don't have anything on there. So here you have all the tools that you can use, everything, email systems and all of that. Now this is the control panel to your server, and so you want to be sure that you are keeping all the details very safe. Now the next thing you want to do, the most important thing you want to do, now you bought your domain, you have bought your hosting, and so the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and install your WordPress. Now if you are using cPanel, you are going to have a one-click WordPress installer. All right, so all you just want to do is scroll down to the features aspect section of your website, and then you see Softcalos auto installer, and then you click to that, and once you've clicked, it's going to take you to the page where you can install WordPress. So here you have a lot of other scripts that you can install. So you just select WordPress, Okay, so you click on that and you see every information. So once you are here, the next thing you want to do is to select your installation URL. So for example, if you have more than one URL on the website, you want to select to choose the exact URL you want to install the WordPress on. Alright, so here I'm going to have to choose my demo, because I usually love to do all my demo websites on the demo.mydomainname.com, and then here I'm going to say demo. Okay, because I want the website to be installed on this subfolder, okay, on my website. So here, once I'm done with the directory, the next thing I want to do is to change the name to, so I'm just going to say website design at its peak. Okay, so the next one is designing. Okay, let me use the word get started, okay, with WordPress. So I'm going to say getting started with WordPress. Now this aspect of your website description is very important, because it is one of those things that the search engines will use to describe your website. So apart from the website name, you want to also, let me use the word web design boss. So apart from the name of your website, the description also helps the search engines to know what exactly your website is all about. But don't worry, even if you don't have anything to do to change this into, you can always do this later. I am going to show you how to do that once we have installed the website. So the next thing, after setting up your site name, the next thing you want to do is to set up your login information. So here I call it, I don't usually like to use admin, because most of the time people use that, and so it's going to be a lot easier for anybody who is trying to hack into your website to know what this is about. So I'm just going to say, I'm just going to put a random name that I feel I should know. So I'm just going to say demo, and then here I'm going to just auto generate a password, and that's going to be all. Then I'm going to have to put an email here, so I'm going to put admin at webdesignboss, and you can put your own email, maybe gmail, whatever it is you're trying to do. So once this is set up, the next thing you want to do is to just click on install, and your website is going to take a few minutes, less than a minute most of the time, and then it's going to be installed, and then you can move on from there. Alright, so the website is installed, and here you can find your website going to demo.webdesignboss.com.ng/demo. so if I click on this, it's going to take me to the website. So this is going to be my website, and as you can see at the top of the page is showing Web Design Boss getting started with WordPress. You can see that. So basically this is the name of my website, and this is how the page is looking really cool. So basically with this I have been able to install WordPress on my server. Alright, so if I want to log in to my dashboard, so I want to be able to manage everything that goes on my website. So this is the front end of my website. This is what anybody who goes to the website demo.webdesignboss.com/demo, you are going to see a page that looks like this. So if you are using www.yourbusinessname.com, whatever you have installed, this is what they are going to see whenever they come to the website. It is always called the front end. So if you want to log into the back end of your website, you can easily click this link, this administrative URL. However, while you are setting up your installation, you remember that you inputted a password. Unfortunately I didn't copy the password, so it's very important for you to copy the password and save it and keep it somewhere safe so that you can always remember. So but I didn't copy the password, so I will have to go through this now. So this is a one-click login. Okay, so we simply mean, since I do not have the password, I have to always log in via my control panel, which is not bad. I love to use that so that I don't keep too many passwords on my computer. So basically this is it. So I'm just going to click to log in, or simply put, you can just go to your website and type the name of your website, www.yourbusinessname.com/wp /wp admin, and you have something like this, and then you can go there and you'll be asked to input your username and password and all of this. So basically that is what we have. But since I do not have the password, I'm just going to go through the cPanel to log into my website. Alright, so now I am here at the back end of my website. Remember what I said? The back end is where you set up everything. You are the only one who has access to the back end, because you are the owner of the website. So everything you do at the back end will be displayed on the front end. So for example, this is going to be your front end. You can see blog, web design blog, everything is just there, white, and not really that beautiful, but the website is ready. So if you want to change anything right here on the page, you have to go to your backend, all right, to do that. And as you can see, once you log into your backend, this is how your screen is going to look like, and you have a lot of information that you possibly wouldn't need, and so this is what you have. So first thing that I do whenever I install a new WordPress website is to clear my screen, because I do not need any of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear them off. And one of the things I'm going to do is to come to this screen options at the top here, and then I'm going to just deselect the ones that I don't want, and so that I can have a more straightforward. So here, this is what I have, which is clean and cool. And basically this is how to get started designing with WordPress. Now in the next video that you are going to see right here at the top, I'm going to show you around the dashboard, and I'm going to show you the first few settings that you should put in place as you install your WordPress website. And also I'm going to be showing you how to change the themes, how to change the themes, plugins, and a lot of other things. So if you are new to WordPress, or you are just trying to figure your way out around web design, ensure to subscribe to this channel so that you can learn more as I move on in this training. And also make sure that you like, comment, and share this video with your friends. So in the next video, I'm going to be showing you around the dashboard, what you can do, and also I'm going to be showing you around settings that you should put in place immediately you install your first WordPress website. So see you in the next one. Bye.